Hey there, how are you doing? My name is Angel and I like all things that are mysterious, right? Do you know what's mysterious today? A city that pretends it's new, right? I'm just obsessed with all the geese. And there's a sign that says you can't feed them. I don't know when they put that up, but yeah, we're gonna include that too, because it says do not feed geese, ducks, etc. Fines up to $750 city ordinance. So I told them all to follow me home. They can be my pets. Well, anyways, what's funny is we drive these roads, we walk these parks, we sit by this river, right? This river. Like, you guys already know I have a fear of deep water. It's really, Dad says it's not that deep. I don't believe that. But most people never stop and ask what was here before us. Oh, look, they're coming over to me. Oh, they are going to follow me home. Oh, I swear. Well, anyways, what was here before us? Who shaped this ground? What got built and what got buried, right? Rockford's real story didn't begin with factories or neighborhoods or even the name Rockford for that matter. It started with the land long before anybody wrote anything down. Dude, I swear they're following me. Look at some of them are. Oh, no, they're coming over here to come out of the water, I bet. Rockford's real story didn't begin with factories or neighborhoods or even the name Rockford for that matter. It started with the land long before anybody wrote anything down. And that's where we're going tonight. Into the beginning nobody talks about. Oh, this is where they're coming, I bet, to get out of the water. So anyways, I am currently, we're gonna go this way actually. I am currently at Beattie Park and it's in downtown Rockford, Illinois. I know a lot of you guys aren't from here, so you guys aren't gonna have any clue about any of this. But Beattie Park is a very old place. It's got some very historical things on it. Also, I'll just give you guys a little run through what it looks like now, because that's what this is mostly about anyways. So, I am staying right next to the river, right in the geese that are following me. And this is Beattie Park. I thought there was a sign over here. I really thought there was a sign over here. I don't know where the hell the sign went. Anyways, before Rockford had streets, right? Before it had founders, before there were borders or deeds or even maps, this hill was already shaped. Not by machines, not by construction crews, by hands that lived here hundreds of years ago. So, what's this? Place to honor the Indians who built these mounds, donated by Robert Hempstead, Chapter Daughters of the American Colonists, 1976. Correct. That's something that should have been here. I thought they had another sign somewhere too. Well, anyways. Oh, they do. They're over there. We're going to take a little walk. Over here. I thought there was a path. I don't think there is a path. Oh, there is a sign. I knew there was. I don't know, but where is it? Oh. I don't know. So anyways, how do we know? Prehistoric peoples moved into this area as early as 12,000 years ago at the end of the last ice age, as the great ice sheets melted back into the north. We can follow the progress of their cultures by looking at what they left behind. These things are called artifacts. So, the woodland. It says these people were seasonally nomadic hunters and farmers. They used bows and arrows to hunt many kinds of animals. They cultivated fields of corn, beans, squash, and other plants. They also made clay pots. So there are several mounds here. I actually walked through over one of them to get over here. Located in Beattie Park to the right. So, conical mounds we'll see later. Conical mounds are the oldest type of mounds. They contain many artifacts. 177 were originally recorded in Illinois. 42 still exist today. 2 are located in Beattie Park, which I believe it's that one and that one. It says linear mounds. So most linear mounds are oriented north, south, or east, west. Few artifacts are found in the mounds. 85 were originally recorded in Illinois. 7 still exist today. 1 is located in Beattie Park. I think it's that one, right? The one I had to walk over to get here. I felt bad about it, but I had no other way to get here. Actually, I think that's a mound too. I thought there was a turtle. That is the turtle. Wait a minute. I'm lost. So they also have this here, and I think this is supposed to replicate. Yes, so I think that's the turtle. Not turtle. Maybe that's the turtle? I know there's a turtle here. It says it is. Located in Beattie Park to the right. Well, we're gonna walk around some more, and I feel bad about walking over that to get here, but at least I didn't tear that shit down, let's just say that. Anyways, effigy mounds. So effigy mounds are built in the form of animal shapes. 33 were originally recorded in Illinois. 4 still exist today. 1 is located in Beattie Park. Beattie Park's effigy mound is in the shape of a turtle. Native American mounds are protected by federal law. Thank God. It is illegal to disturb them. Please show respect by not climbing, running, or playing on them. I am so sorry. I did not do that on purpose. I actually lost my bearings because I came in the back way. But yeah, they actually have some here on the ground here too. Oh, it's going to tell us where it is. Beattie Park. So we are here, right? Or there. And it says that the effigy mound is behind me. No, it's in front of me. I think it's over there. Because North Main is behind me. And if North Main... Oh, and then the Navy... Okay, yeah, so we are here. We're going to go walk over there. Okay, so maybe that isn't the one. Maybe what I can't... No, I think I did walk over the linear mound. And then there's some conical ones. See, that is a conical mound. I knew it. So we're going to go take a little walk over here, too. Because I'm all confused. I'm looking at them, and I'm like... I just want you guys to pay attention to the mounds. I also didn't think it was going to be 10 minutes long, but I want you to pay attention to what they look like. right? Because I do believe that there's several more around Rockford that they just haven't documented. Probably because they plan on tearing it down one day, and if they don't document it, then they can't get away with it if they're protected by federal law, you know? So there's one. And then I assume the one I walked over to get over here was right here. Because, yeah, that just makes sense. Because you can actually see it sticking up. It's not just leaves, guys. That's actually the ground, too. Just so you guys are aware. Which I have been here before. I have recorded videos here before. But, yeah, so here's the other one. And then there's another one over here. But I also thought there was another circle one. Well, anyways, I want you guys to pay attention to what they look like, because like I said, as we go further into this, you guys, I'm gonna point out what I believe to be, but it's not documented, right? So I didn't put it in this video. There's a couple places like Twin Sisters Park and Sinisippi Golf Course, I do believe, have effigy mounds there too, but they're not documented. And if they're not documented, I didn't really want to include it into this one. But yeah, I thought there was another one too, but there's this one. It's really hard to tell because of all the stupid leaves and whatnot, right? Yeah, and then this is one as well. So, I believe this is the turtle. Yeah, I do believe this is the turtle. So, this is an effigy mound, a turtle, and that alone makes this place rare. Effigy mounds weren't for decoration, they were built with purpose. Each shape had meaning. Turtles, panthers, birds, snakes, symbols of the earth, the sky, the underworld. The people who made these mounds were part of the Late Woodland culture. Look how close he is. I don't even come here. They lived here between 7 and 1100 years ago, when Europe was in the Middle Ages. This hill was already ancient. Although I thought there was 5 here. That's what the thing even said too. I don't see 5, I see 3. There's that one over there, the linear one, and then the turtle. It's right here. I don't see the other 2. Not unless they already flattened it out. I don't see them. Beattie Park used to have 11 mounds. Now it has 5. And that's a pattern you'll see again and again in Rockford's history. The original builders were careful, the later ones not so much. To me, this is the beginning of Rockford. Not the buildings, not the bridges, but the footsteps that walked this ground long before a single settler ever arrived. As we are driving to the next place, there's the Coronado. They're actually doing work on the Coronado right now. I just kind of wanted to show that to you guys too. This is a lot of that going on right now. There's some more construction right there. This is Chestnut and Winnebago, but there's some more construction right there as well. Tinker Swiss Cottage looks like a slice of Victorian life. A home from a different era. But when you stand here, you're standing in 2 timelines at once. Hidden behind the museum is a prehistorical conical mound. It's older than this house. So they're actually over here. See them? Them are the mounds. I was showing you guys this before. I kind of walked over and showed you guys, but I thought there was a couple here. I know there's that one for sure. And I think that one. Older than this neighborhood, and it's also older than the entire city. Imagine the people who built this. No modern tools, no heavy equipment, just earth, baskets, hands, and purpose. These mounds took community effort. They weren't random piles of dirt. They were sacred. And then, hundreds of years later, the settlers... Oh, I'm just walking around recording a video. Okay. Nope, I'm okay, thank you. I'm talking about the mounds.
Oh, perfect, yeah.
Yep, I was just at Beattie Park.
Oh, okay, so this one's actually a conical mound?
Yep. Yep, yeah, I was just explaining that. Thank you. It says, and then hundreds of years later, the settlers arrived and built a Victorian home next to it. Layer on top of layer, history stacked like pages in a book. Some torn out, some rewritten, some forgotten. From this spot, you can actually, well, there's not a river. There's actually a creek on the other side of Tinker Swiss. But you guys already know about that. We've done that too. But just like they did, both groups, the indigenous people and the settlers, chose this land for the same reason. The river fed them, guided them, protected them. This river is the backbone of Rockford. Without it, the city wouldn't exist. And long before it had the name Rockford, it had another name. Right along this side of the river, actually the west side, which is the other side over there, the first settlement was built. It was called Kentville. Germanicus Kent, Thatcher Blake, can't even say any other names right. Thatcher Blake and Lewis Lemon, a black man whose part in Rockford's beginning was almost erased from history. They built their first cabin in 1834 and it was over on the other side of the river. I'm actually not standing on the exact spot where they stood because that ground is being torn up again as we speak. There's construction going all over Rockford right now. Not for historical preservation, but for redevelopment, because that's what they do here, right? But this river, this is the same river they crossed. The same current that carried their canoes. The same water that shaped their settlement and gave the city their name, its name. History is fragile. Names can be changed, stories can be buried, but rivers remember. And what we saw today were the roots, the pieces that survived the erasing, the rewriting, the paving, and the passing of time. The mounds, the hills, the river, the first settlement. But the next part of the story is happening right now. Live, in real time. The birthplace of Rockford, the original Kentville land, is being torn up again. And I want you to see it. And if you liked this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos like this and live streams to follow to show what's currently going on, please subscribe. And as always, I truly appreciate you for watching my videos. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.